Welcome to this video. We're going to be looking at Firefly, and this is something this is literally the word donut. We're in text effects. When I look at the ones that it says choose your font. Obviously, we've got could choose basically from these 12. Looks like this Alphon one is basically the thickest one out of all of them. That's why I started the video like that. You can see that it creates, yeah, this one's also quite thick. Like Hobo is quite thick. You get a few different options of things you can do. Yeah, I think Alphon is probably, if you want just in general, um, the widest letters, um, that'd be the one to go for. Do get a bunch of sample prompts as well, which is kind of cool. They're the categories: material, nature. Um, yeah, I guess it's like there's only so many categories. What's interesting is when you look at the categories that they've basically chosen. Interestingly, the categories they've chosen actually match up very well to Minecraft, don't they? You can imagine like tundra. I wonder if because this word I know this is like the most common plant in America, I think, right? It doesn't look like acacia, does it? Uh, what's the other? This might work. This is a famous. It might be a wood type. I'm not sure. Just curious. Oh yeah, no, it does work. But the thing is about that, you may notice there's a lot of extension, basically. It's like extrusion from the letters, right? And the reason that happens is because I've got it on loose. If I, for instance, change it to this, it should be much less extrusion on the letters, right? In fact, there's zero extrusion. And you've also got the option in this example to change the background, for example. So, yeah. I do like a little bit of extrusion. It's kind of funny that the actual letter thickness and the all these sort of bits emanating from it is sort of linked. You can't. They're not two separate sort of functions. So yeah, so you can see the difference. Uh, all right, but I like what we've got so far, though. Can you add more words in? Just because I've literally watched. I wonder if that actually helps. I wonder how something like lightning does. I guess it's because it's a different category. It's not going to be so good, right? Yeah, you know what? That looks almost exactly the same, right? So it's basically we're basically not going down anywhere useful with that. And what was this one? So this is another. I think the sample prompts are very useful. We have a medium for that one. I think if you just want like a fill, which is good, I think you can just stick with this, right? That looks much better, right? Let's try. Not that. Uh, what was it before? Hmm. Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that I'm curious to see like if changing the shape thing. See, that looks pretty good actually. That. I wonder what happens when we extend the shape on this. It still gives you this kind of not very good effect. You know, realistically, I mean, it does look better in the letters. Realistically, you'd probably just want to highlight the letters and just remove the background. It's well, that really is on to tell on that one. Um, trying to think. Just trying to think of things that look interesting, right? Is there stuff with It's kind of like interesting because basically the categorization is nice, right? We look at these options, right? So for instance, let's move. I don't want to just. I don't want to go. You know, let's keep things a bit modular here. So here we have tiger foot. But what if we did? Um, uh, I did see this bird. I know there's a few birds that I like. What do you call the foot? What was? Let me just see what happens. Maybe this will work. It would be really colourful if that was the case. Yeah, interesting. What's the other bird I like? Not really. It's kind of not really you doing it properly. Um, it's kind of might be in there, but we'll see. So that one has not worked. It's because it's taking the female. Have I done that? So I always forget. I could have sworn that was correct though. The male is normally one more colourful, right? I think it just hasn't recognised it. I'm pretty sure it's the male, to be honest. Yeah, it hasn't really recognised it. That's interesting. But it had no. But just to clarify, it had no problems um, getting this right. Yeah, it didn't. I wonder what happens when we do this on that as well. Yeah, the extrusion is slightly different there. Um, again, we're kind of, you know what? I should probably. This is an interesting segue. I will. Oh wow. Hmm. That gives you really cool effects. That one. Um, what was it on the regular? I think with something where there's actually detail, you can see like, yeah, that looks much better. Um, what other interesting creatures can I think of? Uh, mm, 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 mm. Difficult. There's all these creatures I can think of and animals I can think of. Um, but I wonder if this looks similar to like a zebra, because aren't they the same colours? Or maybe I'm mistaken on that. Trying to think, there's also another. There's so many different animals I can think of, right? I think it's just this just bumps. If you just put that, it just bumps up the fidelity, right? Try it on this. Yeah, also makes the extrusion look worse. Uh, mm, mm, mm. I wonder if we can put this word in as well. What I like is that you can. Actually, you know what's funny? I thought it was a face, but it's not. All right, let's move to another category. Obviously, you can spend forever on these things. Um, speaking things. So yeah, this is another. What's interesting is that I bet that would look better if I put in the Goldie Finch there. Let's just try modifying that a little bit. Um, what about yeah? We're going to do all the animals I can think of at any point. This is a very it's actually quite boring looking at creature. Holographic is what's doing that then. It's basically it almost makes the whatever you're looking for pointless. So let's see if we've got the right colours, right? Yeah. What other fish could I think of? What about this? Yeah, you get really good effects with yeah, I'm feeling this. All right, I think that's going to actually just do it for this video. Some interesting results here. So thanks for watching.